Soundings presents an unabridged recording of The English Air, written by D.E. Stevenson and read by Fred Fergus. The moral right of the author has been asserted. This performance is owned by Soundings. Part 1. Summer's Lease. Chapter 1. "We must be very nice to him," said Mrs. Braithwaite, looking up at her daughter with large blue eyes. "Nice to him?" echoed Miss Braithwaite in some surprise. "Well, of course we'll be nice to him. I mean, why shouldn't we?" Wynne Braithwaite's eyes were quite as large as her mother's and of the same shade of periwinkle blue, and, as if that were not enough, she possessed golden curls and a complexion of milk and roses which was slightly tanned by the sun. She was wearing a short white tennis frock which displayed her pretty arms to the shoulder and her slim legs to slightly above the knee. Mrs. Braithwaite sighed. "I don't know why you like sitting on tables," she declared. "Why shouldn't we be nice to him?" repeated her daughter, disregarding the red herring. "Of course," nodded Mrs. Braithwaite thoughtfully. "Of course he's half English, we mustn't forget that." "Even if he wasn't," said Wynne quickly. "You mean he can't help it?" "No, I didn't mean that at all. I don't suppose he wants to help it. Why should he? We mustn't be so awfully insular," she added, shaking her head earnestly so that the golden curls danced and gleamed in the morning sunshine. "We mustn't think that just because we like being British, everyone else would like to be British too. I expect he's very glad he's German and thinks it's the best thing to be." "Yes," agreed Mrs. Braithwaite doubtfully. "And anyhow, he is half English, whatever you may say, and a sort of cousin as well. I shall find it quite easy to be nice to him because of his mother, but it's different for you." The conversation, if such it could be called, lapsed into silence. Wynne could not explain her point further, and, even if she could have done so, it was doubtful whether Mrs. Braithwaite would have bothered to understand. Mrs. Braithwaite had the elusive type of mind which prefers to follow its own thoughts and can rarely be roused to argument. It was the spring of 1938, and the tennis season had just begun. Wynne was waiting for 3 friends to arrive for a practice game. She sat on the table and swung her legs and looked at her mother with affection. Sophie was an obstinate mule and an old-fashioned stick in the mud, but she was a dear darling all the same. Their eyes met, and they both smiled. "I couldn't say no when he wrote and asked me if you could come, could I?" inquired Mrs. Braithwaite.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?